Hey, I'm Grumps.
I'm not so Grump,
And we're the GameGrumps.
I was too hurt to believe that you had a poopy butt story to tell the jury.
One day.
One day.
In a mystical land known as
Narna?
my Palmdale house.
Oh, wow.
I got food
That place
poisoning.
was pretty mystical.
Yeah.
All the meth heads that were in and around the area.
You had to.
You mean mythical?
You had to go on a fucking quest to get there. A quest up to 14.
Yeah, Jesus, it was far.
700
It's like
miles.
2 hours out.
So I got food poisoning,
Yeah?
and it was really fucking bad.
Yeah?
It was like, I think it was probably worse than MagFest.
Ooh. That wasn't even food poisoning.
Yeah, it was norovirus. But I totally got food poisoning, and it was the kind where it was just like vomit and shit all the time. So we had like a little bathroom, like a little closed off toilet. And here, do you want to play so I can tell the story? Sorry. We had a little closed off toilet, and I was vomiting, and it's like I had to shit so often that I'd just sit on the toilet and I'd shit, and then while I'm shitting, I would have to vomit. So I was like, how does this work? These holes are at completely different ends of my body, and there's no way I can like shit through my legs into the toilet while I'm still like in that tiny little hole where my dick is also, because I don't want vom on my dick.
Oh, God.
So I have to, while I'm shitting, I have to like get up and like do the like assume the position, the like position,
It's like that South Park episode.
and I'm fucking doing that, and then I also still have to shit. So I'm like, no, like please don't. And like Susie's outside the door, like opening and closing. Like, do you need anything? What can I get you? And like the moment that fucking that happened, and I just have this like gross black brown poopy butt, and I'm like vomiting, and it's like,
Wait, she saw it?
it's directly in the fucking. If she opened the door and was like, "Did you need anything?" she would get a face full of poopy butt.
Yeah.
So I'm like vomiting, and she's like, "Baby," and I'm like, "Don't come in." I got a poopy butt. I fucking-
Did you say have a poopy butt?
I couldn't tell the story like in fucking 1 second. So I was just like, I got a poopy butt. And she's like, oh. And then I just vomited and pooped, and
Did she see?
she did not see my poopy butt.
That's a pretty thing. Like, I don't care who it is. I don't want anybody to see my poopy butt.
Yeah, well, that's love, man. That's fucking love.
What do you mean?
When you're just vomiting and shitting, and it's like the least attractive thing ever, and then the next day it's like, I love you, babe. I love you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's human.
I always had that thought, like, you know, you see a video game or a movie with a really cool villain, fucking Sephiroth or like Itachi from Naruto, and they're just so dark and mysterious. They gotta shit sometime.
Yeah, they have a poopy butt.
They have like painful ouch shits. So they're just like they have to sit and they have to be like
ouch shits. Is that like?
yeah, you know, when you're just like and you're just rocking back and forth and nothing's coming out.
I hate them.
And you're just like
Dude, do you ever get a cold sweat shit?
Yes.
Where like your whole this is like and you're just like you're just like it'll be over soon. It'll be over soon.
I feel bad for saying this because I think it's a comedy bit by somebody. I'm not sure who. But you ever had that shit where your shirt?
No, it sounds like Louis C.K.
I think it might be. I have that all the time. Where I'm just like sweaty and I like sit down and everything tingles and is uncomfortable and I'm just like, and I just take off my shirt and I'm like, it's better.
No,
it's better.
I don't generally have.
And then you like look over at them, like you're like 7 fat rolls of you like bending over, like
I hate
squatting,
the fat roll.
and you're like, oh, I look like such a fucking like.
Dude, you ever like just jerking it, like you're having a good time, and then like the thing ends, and then you see yourself in the reflection of your computer, and you're like, that's a sad man.
You have like 30 chin rolls because
Yeah.
you're all like,
You got like the and like because like you're watching the fucking like porn, and they're all like really good looking and like shit, and then you just see yourself, and you're just like imagining yourself like you look at yourself, and you're just like.
I need to take my medication. I didn't take my lip medication today.
Lip medication.
Yeah, my lips are too dry.
This is hard. That's very good, man.
Oh, thanks. I wanted to be a Foley artist someday.
I don't know if I do that.
I don't either.
I genuinely don't know how to shoot a little dick clip.
It's kind of a little bit what it is, yeah. Oh, you got him. Good job.
I skimmed his dick clip.
That's good. Yeah, it does have like a little slit on the bottom.
A slit that makes it look dicky.
Ugh. Ew.
It makes it look a little like a little non-developed dick.
Yeah, that's gross. I actually kind of dig the mech designs in the Sonic universe.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. They're really like old worldy,
kind of.
but they're still modern.
Do you use a spade?
Hold on, I need to like dial back that entire conversation before I remember what you're referencing. A spade?
Did you use a spade or like a trowel or a shovel?
Because I dig it.
Yeah. Why are you making that weird like?
I had to because you said a thing and I knew it was like a pun, and I was like, oh god, what is it? And I was trying to remember the entire conversation that we just had.
I think I'm fucking around.
Like word for word.
Think I'm fucking around?
Yeah.
It's no poos! Just jamming his dick.
I know. It's just so like bonk. Oh. Again. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, shoot the.
I've been doing.
Oh.
But when they're not there, you have to use them.
Fucking dingly boxes. They're
It
just
does
like
damage.
ugh. It hurts. Oh.
Alright, there you go. Boss defeated. Or almost.
Well, second form defeated. Now it's time for third form.
Excuse me, is this Silver Watcher is coming in? Oh Jesus! Oh Recris! Is he like
Oh my god!
anusing at me?
He's like trying his last leg. He's just trying to suicide you.
Oh my god. Good. No such thing as debris.
I wanted you dead that bad.
That's a very large amount of dead. He wanted me that bad.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe
From
she's doing a
pooping.
little jiggy dance.
She's just like, what just happened? She's like she's a space cadet as shit, dude. This is fucking music.
It is so like just rewarding. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's out of place, you can't help
Is
but
it
enjoy
rewarding?
a good little.
I'm
like,
not sure anything about this is rewarding.
That is. It's literally a reward.
Hey Aaron, how many more weeks do you want to say Sonic 06 sucks? This game sucks. It's bad.
John, I hate your opinions and I hate everything you do.
I can't believe how bad this game is.
I don't like good games. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is the worst game I've ever played. I don't even like Mega Man, I just lie. I just lie because everybody likes
What
Mega
are you
Man.
saying right now?
I'm being me.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were doing like stereotypes of ourselves.
No, I was just, well, it's just more so on, whenever we play Sonic 06, we're just like, yeah, this game's so, nothing about this game's good. This game's giving me a panic attack. This game's giving me a panic attack. This game's so bad, I didn't even finish it.
Keep it as a lucky
The programmer didn't even finish
One
it.
of us just die when we're playing it. Just like, it's like, fucking Sonic.
What is that? What is this? What are you, why do you have a death throw? This game's so bad. The developers made the game, didn't make it good. Gosh, I'd rather be playing anything, Aaron. Just play God of War is better than this. This game's bad.
Maybe I should just walk away.
I heard the new God of War is really bad. It got an 8 out of 10. It's real bad. God of War Ascension, more like God of War Ascension. Jokes. Even in a fucking Timmy voice or whoever the fuck. So we need Jimmy. I heard the new God of War for the PS Vita sold 2 copies. Just some fucking like nerd rage. PS Vita, more like N-Gage 2. Oh god, the N. I forgot about the N-Gage.
Yeah.
I remember that was a thing. Like they brought it to my school when I was like in middle school, and they're like, "And introducing the next revolution in technology," and it was like, N-Gage. And we were like, and then it turned out to be like literally the worst thing ever. Didn't you have to like unscrew it to put the game in?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Isn't it incredible though, how it was so ahead of its time Because that's literally what it is now.
Yeah, it was ahead of its time,
You
definitely.
buy an iPhone and you play it for the games.
Isn't it sad when someone's so ahead of the curve that they're too ahead of the curve?
Yeah, that's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Up to me. Nothing
Us.
starts until you take action. So I decided
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu.
I don't want to end on that note.
I happen to have some feelings.
I knew you would. I knew you would. That's me. High five. Hi.
No,